Okay, all right. Welcome, Green Party. Welcome, Andrew, and welcome everyone else who's listening to this. This is a quick video I put together to show you guys how you can leverage social media to help you in the next coming elections here. So, quick overview of what we're going to do here. What you're looking at right now is our survey. So what we're going to do is we're going to send people a survey that asks them what they want, and then we're going to answer their questions for what they want. It sounds pretty simple, and it is, and it works great. So this one here is this is your main survey page. This is how it looks on desktop. This is how it would look on a tablet. This is how it would look on a mobile. I'll get rid of this guy and this guy down here in a second. It doesn't need to be there. But this is the survey that when someone clicks from Facebook, they would see this, or they would see this on Facebook as they scroll through their media pages. So anyways, let's show you how this funnel would work here. So let's say you're on Facebook, you squeeze by, you flip through, you see this, what's the biggest reason that is stopping you from voting green? Now we can change this to whatever question you want. This is just something I put in for now. They click on it to answer it, it pops up this window. So what is stopping you from voting green? So enter your best email here, and I'll email you your now whatever this is. This is just something I created, something that someone would find very useful. Whatever you guys want to give away as a free, they call it a lead magnet, something to make them want to give you their email address and answer the question. This is just something I just spewed up. So 7 legal secrets that everyone who drives should know. Now this could be whatever you want. This is just what I text or put in myself. So let's say they put in their question is, when will small craft beer be whatever. I guess I really don't have too many questions about the Green Party. Anyway, so I'm going to put my email address in. They say it now. We can change this too. I just clicked it. I just put this here. Cover your ass and click here, only because it kind of works with the 7 legal secrets. But again, we can change any of this format, wording, coloring, anything we want here. We can change all this up. So let's say they enter their email address and their name. We click. Now this sends into your thank you page. Now this will show up on all your major, like your cell phone, smartphone, tablet, or desktop. We can change the video, obviously, to Andrew's video. Answer the quick question that is stopping you from voting green. So your country needs you. Click here. Like I said, we can change any of this. But let's just back up a sec here, actually. So for the survey page, which was this guy here, so this was something that we're going to advertise on Facebook. So if you, depending on your money, if you just want to advertise to your riding, to wherever your riding is, that's fine. If you have some extra money and you want to get a bigger, a bunch of more answers to your survey, send it to all of Ontario. What we're going to do is that you're going to run this ad. So you're going to run this on Facebook for a maximum of 5 days, spending a maximum of $25 a day. Now, at the end of that 5 days, you're going to stop the ad and change one thing, and then run the ad again for another 5 days. So why we're doing that is that we're looking to improve our conversions. So I guess it sounds pretty simple. If you change something, change coloring, and you notice your conversions went down, well, you just change it back and then change it to something else. Okay? So what is also really important too is that when we clicked on the survey and we put your email and your question in, I recommend that you guys use MailChimp. MailChimp has the best delivery rates, and it's free to use. Actually, you can set up an account for free. You can send up to 2,000 emails for free before you need to start paying either a monthly subscription or a piece-by-piece plan. Email by email payment plan, but MailChimp for sure is the best use for your money, and it has the best delivery rates out there. So I would definitely say MailChimp for your autoresponder. And all that was is when I clicked on here, when I enter this here will be linked. These two answers will be linked to my autoresponder. So all you would have to do is go into your MailChimp account, and you would see that Joe West put an answer of something to do with small craft beers. Okay, so that's where you're find the answers where they go. So after that, we went to the thank you page. Now the idea behind this thank you page is that you want to introduce yourself quickly. Don't take too much time doing that. You want to thank them for answering the biggest question that is stopping them from voting green, or whatever you guys choose to do for wording, and make yourself relatable. If you want to also pass on a little bit of knowledge, maybe just the bare basics. But again, what we want to do, the biggest thing that we really want to do, we don't want to inform, we want to overcome objections. Oh. Okay. So that's this one. So at the end of this video, I would say, hey, you know what, by the way, if you want more of this content, if you want to help me, if you want to help increase your odds of knowing what to do when you get pulled over, or just whatever, click on over to my Facebook page here. So cover your butt and click on over to So Your Country Needs You, and click here, or click on over to my Facebook page. Now I just linked this to my Facebook page just very briefly. I'll show you what I mean here. So now that we're on the Facebook page, we're going to, the first thing you really need to do is do a pin post. Now this is just a normal video that once you shoot it and you upload it, you just need to go to the, like a top right hand corner here. Well, this one says unpin from the top because I pinned it, but you just upload the video, click on here, and you would go pin to the top of the page. So you can see mine just going there. So you want to introduce yourself. Again, you want to overcome the objections of why you feel people are uncertain about voting green. And very important, is do not try to convince them or inform them of anything. It'll just be a waste of your time. It just doesn't work. Okay? So don't try to convince them or inform them about the Green Party. Instead, overcome objections as to why they are not voting green. Okay, so that's this video here. It's pinned to the top, you can see right here, and no matter what happens, it's always going to show up on top for you. And then everything below that is just where you put your content. So that's the pin post video. Now we can talk about the content video. So when we get our answers to our survey, they're going to pop up in our MailChimp, and that's where we're going to see what their questions are. In our content videos, that we would post onto Facebook, this is where we answer their questions. And this is literally as something as getting a phone, or you could pre-record it and upload it, or you could do a Facebook Live. I would highly suggest getting used to doing Facebook Lives, because Facebook's algorithms, they give you much better coverage. They show it to a lot more people for a lot cheaper. So get comfortable doing Facebook Lives. What I need to do is I need to go through, have an idea of everything that I'm going to say, basically, all the major points. Write out those major points, like I'm doing here in bullets, and then I make sure I cover those big bullets and chat in between. So do a Facebook Live for sure. Get comfortable doing Facebook Lives. Big thing about the video is that you want to answer their question, but you want to build curiosity, and you want to overcome the objection that they gave you in the survey. Okay? So after you shoot the video, you can press the boost button. This little guy down here. I wouldn't really suggest it, because it doesn't give you a great options. It doesn't give you a lot of options to advertise to people. I would highly suggest you instead go on to, oh come on, what, go away, cancel promotion. Yes, I would much rather you guys go up into the top corner here. You can see my mouse, and I'm going to create ads. So also make sure that you're opening this in a Google Chrome browser. Google Chrome, as I said in here, Google Chrome gives you a lot more options for Facebook advertising than some of your other browsers for whatever reason. I'm not really quite too sure, but Google Chrome is the best for ad managing. So once you go through here, I guess we could get through this quickly here. We're looking for a lead generation. We're going to, let's go lead generation. Green Party, continue. Now here's where we get into a little, some more. So let's say, okay, this is where your Facebook page, this is where you would choose your page. If you don't already have a corporate page instead of your personal page, as you'll notice, well, I can't get into it, but you'll notice that Good Great Body is not my personal page. It's a page that I made. So make a page for your Green Party, for you and the Green Party. Now, when we get into here, we can get into our custom audiences. Really, you can get into like English speaking. That's kind of complicated. What you really want to look at here is the locations. So let's type in Ottawa, Canada, and we can see that we are quite large around Ottawa. We can either choose now the layout here will change over time, so it's not always going to be the same, but hey, we can go 50 miles around Ottawa. We could go whatever, you get the idea over here. 20, go to 16 miles around Ottawa, Canada, Carleton, whatever it is that you want to get in there. Wherever your area is, you can do that. You can add areas to it. Your age, men, women, languages. You can really get some customization going through here. Let's say you probably don't want to go. There isn't a way that you can exclude people who already like the Green Party from seeing your post, because you don't want to waste money on people who are already a part of the Green Party. I haven't done that yet. I'm pretty sure a quick Google search would tell you how to do that. But yeah, you got your areas down, men, women, yada yada yada. Scheduling, you set this up, $25 a day. Daily budget $25. Run to start whenever. It's asking for a little bit more information, so I won't really get into this because you have to identify yourself, format it, media. There's some other things that you can walk through here that beyond the scope of this video, but that's how you would set up your ad manager. Okay, so in the thank you video. Okay, so where was I? We did the video. Okay, so now that we've set that up, now so now that we have our survey done, they entered the survey. We got their question. They saw our thank you video. They clicked on over to our Facebook page. Loading. I would highly recommend doing something with this send message button. You can change that to whatever you want. I would say maybe you can change this in here somehow. Maybe like a sign up or send message, get quote. Whatever you guys would like to do is to change that button. I would highly suggest finding a way to get that into your visit group. Let's see what that is. Into your survey. No. But anyways, change this to whatever you guys want. Okay, so now that we have this video done, this is where we would then get into our content creation. So as we get our answers from Chimp Mail about what people want or what's stopping them from voting, we would then go into create some content videos. Wait, down here. So these videos can be anywhere from 2 minutes to 3 minutes. Don't keep them any longer than 5 minutes. Let's go. Okay, so 2 to 5 minutes. So very, very quickly here, step number 1 is you want to introduce yourself. Say, hey, guys, my name's Joe West from small little farming community. I've learned a lot over the years about politics, and I want to pass that knowledge on to you today because you deserve it. You need to be an informed guy. But what's the worst part? Okay, so step number 2 is you need to ask them a question. Make sure this question is congruent to the content that you're going to cover, which comes from the survey question that they asked. So whatever their survey question is, make sure that the question you ask is congruent to the content. And then you want to give them the content, or which is basically answering their survey question. That's going to be the most part. That's going to be probably 2 to, I guess, let's see, 1.5 to 3 minutes right there. And then right at the end here, very quickly, you want to give them a call to action. Now, we can chat about this more, but I would highly recommend getting the people to get back into the survey, because when you're advertising these videos, so that's another step you could do. Instead of advertising the survey page, you can then actually start advertising the videos that you then produced, which is a great idea. For the people who are just seeing your videos for the first time, like on Facebook through an ad, I would definitely get them to your call to action would be to say hey, you know what? I really hope you got some value out of this. I really hope you got some value out of these 7 tips that every driver should know. Feel free to share this with a friend if you think they could benefit from this. And hey, by the way, before you take off, click on this button or go to this website or whatever, go over here, click on this survey, and if you do me a huge favor, ask me or tell me the one biggest question that you think is stopping you or maybe other people from voting green. So that's just a quick step. The 4 steps to the video would be to introduce yourself, ask the question, deliver the content, and then give them the call to action, which I think should be back into the survey to set this whole cycle all over again. Well, okay, there you are. There you are, guys. That's everything I have. I will list if you guys have any questions. Definitely give me a call. I'll put give me an email. I'll give you my email address here. Well, I guess I already did. You guys can email me at joe@cwwest.ca. Okay. Thanks, Andrew. Sorry I couldn't make it to the other event or to the call, but hey, I hope this does make up for it. And send me your emails and I'll answer you back. All right. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Bye.